Honeybees. Bees are one of the greatest miracles of the nature. It provides approximately 130,000 different plant species with reproduce. In addition to this, they meet many vital needs of human beings. Specific order of the worker bees, production of honey and comb, fluttering, and the queen bee's protection of the system with the manner of an orchestra conductor is another beauty. Worker bees, of which period of hatch to adult is a total of 21 days, are responsible for carrying out all the work required for the colony. During the active period between spring and autumn, worker bees with a lifespan of 42 days take on the duties of cleaning the hive as a domestic service bee, feeding the baby and the mother bee, excretion of royal belly, maturation of honey, knitting comb by excreting wax, and guarding the hive entrance in their first 21 days. 21 days after the exit, they collect nectar, secretion, pollen, water, and propolis. Albert Einstein: if bees disappear from the earth, man shall have only 4 years of life, stating the importance of bees. A flying bee needs half a milligram, 0.002 of a gram, of honey for energy every kilometer. A bee can travel up to 3 million kilometers at a speed of 25 kilometers, with a liter of honey, and flapping its wings 200 to 250 times per second. A worker bee can make as much honey as 1 in 12 of a teaspoon during its 42-day life. A honeybee visits 50 to 100 flowers on a one-time pollen gathering trip. Honeybees flap their wings 11,400 times a minute, which is the cause of the buzz. For a kilo of honey, 40,000 bees must settle on a flower 6 million times. Marmaris pine honey. Pine honey is produced only in Muğla Marmaris region in Turkey. The reason for this is that pine cotton cochineal, which secretes honeydew in the pine tree, can only live in these regions. The most important feature of pine honey is that it can be stored for a long time without spoiling its consistency or crystallizing. Its color is darker than most of flower honey types. Pine honey, which is dark blurry brown in color, has a special feature with its taste and smell. The glucose and fructose content of pine honey is stronger than that of flower honey. Sweet substances called honeydew that living organisms in pine trees secrete are collected by honeybees and transformed into pine honey. Bees are the great architects of nature. People have looked at the angular perfection in honeycombs in astonishment over the years and tried to explain it. Scientists and mathematicians have proven that the most efficient form of storage is the hexagon. The bees that start this positioning based on maximum use, from the edges of stick, complete honeycomb with perfect hexagons in the middle. This marvelous mathematical scheme is not possible with other geometric shapes. There is always a gap with shapes such as circle, pentagon, and octagon. Hexagon is the most ideal shape to divide an area with least material, since wall circumference required to fill the same volume will be greater when it comes to square and triangle. Bees use exactly 2 angles of 109 degrees 28 minutes and 70 degrees 32 minutes when building their honeycomb. They build the ends of honeycombs by raising them to 13 degrees each. This is important because this slope does not allow honey to flow out of the honeycomb. Propolis. Propolis, which consists of the words preliminary plus polis, protection, is an important protective substance collected by bees from the leaves, stems, and buds of plants for use in hive cleaning, insulation, and disease protection. Bees carry the resin-like material they collect from these plants into the hive on their hind legs. Bees use propolis as an antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral agent in the hive to provide sterile environment and protect the health of the bee colony. Royal jelly. Royal jelly is an enzyme secreted by young bees at several weeks of age from their subcutaneous glands. Bees produce royal jelly only to feed queen bees and baby bees. Other bees live for 6 weeks, while queen bees, which are fed only with royal jelly, live for 6 to 7 years. Royal jelly is a food that is much more nutritious and stronger than nectar and pollen. The fact that the queen bee only feeds on royal jelly shows how effective and powerful this miraculous product is. Royal jelly contains vitamin A, C, D, E and vitamin B complex, many amino acids, phosphorus, selenium, zinc, many important minerals, various hormones and enzymes.